All right, I'm putting on my apron. We're getting in the kitchen. We're going to have some fun today. Hi, everyone. I'm Mary Beth Roe. Thanks for tuning in on this Wednesday morning. We are talking this entire day about home and storage and organization and things like that, because I think as we get into the new year, I don't know about you, but it certainly makes me excited to get new things and just kind of organize, get rid of some things, donate things that you no longer need or want, and replace it with something fresh. This is Temp-tations. And by the way, Temp-tations is celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. So we're going to celebrate all year long. This is the first show to kick off that anniversary. We've got some fun things that are going to happen throughout the year. You're going to see a lot of new things, some nostalgic items, etc. But let's take a look at the 5-piece essential bakeware set. This is going to be your prep, bake, serve, store, you name it. But what are you getting? You're getting a rectangular baker, a 2-quart. You're getting a square baker of 1.5 quart. You're getting a 2-quart oval baker, a 3-quart oval baker, and also a rectangular tray. So really awesome, and we'll have lots of different designs to choose from and colors. Then my pick of the show, and the price will go up at the end of the day, so listen carefully. This is the set of 2 soup and sandwich sets. And these are the newest version of our customer favorites. And so price goes up end of the day. 42,000 have been sold already on this one. And it would normally cost you quite a bit more to be able to get those, but you can get them for $29.58, and it's on the 4 easy payments of $7.40. Okay, look at this whole kitchen. Oh my word. Can I just start back here? Look at this. Oh, I hadn't seen this because they hadn't decorated the set until after I was on air. Look at this. All the beautiful crocks, beautifully designed. And what a cool thing to be able to have up there on that shelf. What is this? This is actually going to be your supersized Store and More large utensil crock. It is customer top rated. Here's the thing to note. It's $28.40, but this price goes up at the end of the day. So this is one you want to think seriously about. When it comes to Temp-tations, they have sold 21 million sets of Temp-tations here at QVC. So for over a period of 20 years. So they know what they're doing. Let me introduce you to the lovely lady who brings us, she not only founded this brand, this Temp-tations brand, but she is the head designer. She designs these pieces along with a great team that works with her too. Her name is Tara Tesher. Happy New Year, Tara.
Happy New Year, my friend. And can you believe we are celebrating 20 years here at QVC? What an incredible journey it has been, Mary Beth. And it's exactly like these items that make life easier in the kitchen, easier around the home, and they do it so effortlessly and so beautifully. And that was truly the whole mission behind this, was about gathering family and friends in the home, out of the home, and just making it super easy to do all of that and more, like the Store and More.
Exactly. And that 20 years did go by fast. Here's what I want you to do. Before we go through colors and designs and all, just tell me briefly why you did the crock.
And it's an oversized crock, which is so nice. So for me, when I'm putting something next to my stove, when I have spatulas and tongs and all of these rolling pins, pieces that I jam into a drawer, it's nice to be able to put them in something as beautiful as this supersized crock. Right. This actually, if you were to bake in it, and by the way, you can, it's over 4 quarts. So this still goes in the oven up to 500 degrees. You can still put it in the microwave. So chilies and soups and stews, perfect, but designed truly for all of your utensils. You can use it as a champagne bucket or chill your wine in there. You can use it to put flowers in and it becomes a vase. So that's why we call it Store and More, because there's so many different things you can do. And we have great patterns, great colors, and it's just a no-brainer for any kitchen.
Tara, I'm going to have you walk us through it. We're going to start over there with floral lace at that end, and we'll come on back. So the floral lace right over there, let's go through the colors.
Sure. I think at the very end, we're going to be starting with the cranberry. So we don't always carry cranberry in our floral lace, so I love that we have it here. for you there. Next door to that, I believe, is that our black?
Yep. And by the
Again,
way,
that's more of like your.
I'm just going to hop in. I just got a little update. 2 dozen left in the cranberry floral lace. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And 100 left in black.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then next to that is going to be our taupe. That's a super neutral color that you see there. Then we have our gray.
And then
I love the gray. It's beautiful. It's actually almost like a gunite gray. Then that beautiful foodie red, right? That kitchen classic red color. Love that. Then we're going to talk about Old World. Old World has those beautiful 5-dot flowers in there and the beautiful brush strokes of the leaves. There's your black. That's our Old World. It's got a rope detail. There's your gray. Love the stainless steel appliances. Absolutely beautiful. And then there's our taupe next door to that. So our 2 neutral colors that you see there. Red in our Old World, of course, peeking through. So it's a family of colors. So you'll see the same colors in Old World and floral lace typically. There's our blue in Old World. So if you have that European style kitchen and you love that color, that is that beautiful navy royal blue. Then, of course, we have our classic green in Old World. That's what started it all, Mary Beth. At one point, there was only one color, and that was our green 20 years ago. And then, of course, we have, last but not least, my favorite. That is going to be our confetti in the Old World. Mixes and matches all of your colors there together.
Also,
and I think we have some seasonal down below.
Yeah, let's go the seasonal and the woodlands because they're gorgeous. And the thing is, you might say, well, it's after Christmas, but honeys, if this does, if this sells out and let's say it doesn't come back, you'll want to get it to go with your set. Okay, so which one is which?
All right, so that's going to be our holiday. That has that beautiful tree scene there with the mailbox, with the cardinal. This is one of those things, because the price is going up, it's nice to tuck this away and have it for Christmas in July or even the the holiday season. Get there next year.
150 in holiday. And then?
Oh, not surprised. Then there's our poinsettia. I included our beautiful cardinal in honor of my dad. So again, if there's someone that you always think of and visits you with cardinals, love that.
3 dozen left. Then?
And cuteness overload. I can't even. This is our whimsy. All of the characters.
All gone.
It's beautiful.
All gone already. You girls are like, I'm going to be all over that. Take a look at the woodland colors because these are so beautiful. And if you've never had Temp-tations, this is a lot of times a great way to get started.
Yes, and woodland has that beautiful, I think you had the gray in front of you when we first started, but there's your taupe and what we call our slate blue. That slate blue is going to be a little bit more like a periwinkle, but you have that carved, beautiful grain detail. And woodland, Mary Beth, has like taken everybody by storm. I have to say, debuted this a little over 2 years ago, 20-year-old brand, debuting new patterns, and you are loving it. So again, we have a ton of utensils inside there. We were talking about using it as a vase. I love this, using it for champagne, for your wine. But at the heart of it, right over my shoulder, are your utensils with the rolling pins, with the tongs, everything you would need. And I think you have in front of you. How many pieces do you have in there?
Oh, my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And one of them is a big rolling pin. I mean, it holds a lot. And then I like this one, and I'm going to tip it without having, well, you know what? Let's just do this. Here we go. Look at this.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're going to put punch in here. Or it could be a hot drink, hot or cold.
Right. It could be chili, and you could be putting it over cornbread. It could be a beautiful old cider that you could be sangria if you wanted to. Remember, it keeps hot things hot and cold things colder longer, so you can chill these ahead of time. So it doesn't just have to be for your utensils, but of course it's perfect for that.
And here it is right there with the chili like you were talking. Look at the beautiful vase that they did here. That's the thing. This is a centerpiece, but when you need to, you can use it however you want. Make it very practical, make it very luxurious. The key here is that it's oversized. It's as big as they've ever made, the biggest one they've ever made. It's 10 inches tall by 7 inches in diameter. So 10 by 7. It's got some heft to it. And one of the things that we haven't really even talked about, but we will as we go forward, and that is the hand painting that's done on these. The designs. I mean, you are the designer, Tara, and what do you find when people see a crock like this? This one is one of those that it's hard to find anywhere else in any kind of design for that matter.
Well, true. And Temptations is here, only here at QVC, which is so nice, right? So you have that beautiful piece that you see there, and that's actually carved into the stoneware, and then glass glaze is applied to it. And that's what brings that pattern to life so that you can see all of those nooks and crannies and that beautiful pattern detail there.
I'm going to go through the colors update.
Sure.
Some have sold out already. Here we'll start with the old world. That is confetti, which has all the different colors to it. Here is the green. Then we have the blue, which is my color in my kitchen. Here it is in red. Then we also have the taupe. We have gray. And we have the black in the old world. When we go into the floral lace, we have the red, as you see here. There's the gray. Here is that taupe, sold out in the taupe. Black sold out, cranberry sold out. Don't look at those three. Just the gray and the red. And then don't forget, down here we have the woodlands in that beautiful slate blue. Slate blue, okay, slate blue has sold out, but we do have the taupe, all right? And then with all of the seasonals, we've got, okay, poinsettia is gone. We do have the holiday one right here. 6 dozen left in the holiday. Oh boy, it's going to be a busy show. Okay, so stick with us. We're going to move on. We've got a lot of great things to show you. And still to come is, listen to this. Okay, you can order anytime, even though we're not talking about it right at the moment. But what I want you to know is this is a set of 3 nesting bowls. So you're going to find that those nesting bowls are really awesome. They're beautiful. I was like, as soon as I saw them for the first time today, I was like, oh my goodness, she did it again. That's what I say about you, Tara. She did it again and again and again. 20 years she's been doing this and designing these items. Okay, so this next item is something that people have requested, that she has come through for you. It's all done in silicone. So you're going to get 2 rounds. These are 7-inch rounds right here. Then you also get, I'm going to just set those there for a moment. Then you also get this one, which is your 7 by 11. Then we get this one, which is your 9 by 13. See that? That would fit in any of your cake pans. And then for your cookie sheets and things, we have 15.5 by 10.5. So these are all done in silicone sheets that you're going to use in a lot of different ways, and we'll show you that in a moment. Let's quickly go through the colors, though, first. This is the first day at this special low price, by the way, less than $20. All right, so let's start right here. We've got the taupe. Next to the taupe is the gray, followed by the blue. Then we have green, we have black, we have the red, and we have confetti, which is a mixture of all the different colors that you have there. So tell me about this. Why did you do this? These are the only ones in your whole collection, Tara.
Yeah. Well, I love silicone, Mary Beth, for a lot of different reasons. First of all, super easy cleanup. Yeah. And I am guilty of always using that silver foil to line things that, honestly, I don't want to clean up. Yeah. So when I'm baking bacon in the oven, I don't put it directly on my lid, as an example, or on my metal cookie sheet, because I don't want to have to deal with the grease afterwards. Yeah. So being able to line these ahead of time is perfect because they're oven safe to 450 degrees. So just that alone, whether you're making bark, whether you're making brittle, all of those different things, first of all, even release, look at that. That just pops. So anything that's ooey gooey and sticky is no match for silicone because it's almost got that natural non-slip on it already. So which makes it great to cook with. I love these for my baking rounds. Put these in the bottom of the cake. Sometimes you're using those springform pans. That makes it super easy to then go ahead and turn it out. Baking cookies on here. I even use these on my countertop under my appliances, like my KitchenAid stand mixer, under my Keurig, because I don't want to have to clean it up. Look how easy that was. Wow. Right? Peel it right off. Look at that. You bake it right on top of it. Wow. And now there's literally no cleanup in your baking pan. And you that's what I love about it.
You still get that even heating. It's not like it's got a big white circle in the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yes. So exactly. Wow. The performance is amazing. They're awesome. Great.
One of the things that really kind of stood out to me, because I use my air fryer all the time, love that thing.
Yes, me too.
But you actually used one of the little rounds, and I'm going to pick this up because it's not hot, all right? So I'm just going to let you know. But we had like a little personal pizza, and in the bottom right there, there it is, we put one of these. So we had that there. And so it still can get the air around it, you can see, but then at the same time, it's not making a mess. So I love that idea too.
And the 11x7 one that you were talking about, I love this for my toaster oven. And I use the 9x13 on my Oster oven racks. I also use this for my toaster oven, again, because it's that great size. And there's that beautiful pattern that runs all the way around the edges. And you have kind of that detail of the classic old world and floral lace. Remember, you're getting 5 great pieces, 4 unique shapes and sizes that you will use all the time. You will never use that foil again because this is so easy to clean. And you can literally take nachos and slide it right off because nothing basically sticks to them.
I have a quick question. Can I use it almost like a trivet? You know, something coming out of the oven.
Absolutely. Yes. And we do that all the time. You can actually use it even to put under a baker and then take it out as almost the mitts. And then, yes, you can put it on your countertop because, again, oven safe up to 450 degrees. So you don't have to worry about slipping and sliding. They're one of these pieces you're going to get home and love.
Oh, absolutely. And here's the other thing. They go in the freezer in the oven up to 500. So it is awesome. Let's go through the colors. Here's the taupe. Then we have the gray. We have blue. Blue, only 350 remain. The green, 600. The black, 550. We have the red, 250, and the confetti, which has all the different colors, making it fun. Okay, so we've got a lot more to show you, and I love hanging out with you, Tara. It's just fun.
Me too. Are you kidding? Love.
Me too. Okay. You know, the thing is I really appreciate design. And so when I see a designer who does such beautiful work, I get very jazzed. This is a great little gift before Valentine's Day. It's $20, but it gives you a beautiful towel. It gives you that heart-shaped spoon and a heart-shaped cookie cutter. Wait till you see the display that has been made for that set. Unbelievable. Okay, this is our next item, and here it is over here. Maybe I think I'll start over here, if that's okay. Okay, wow, we got a lot going on here. But I will tell you this, here's what you're gonna get. This to me is the perfect starter set. So if you have someone in your family or friends that you'd like to get them started with it, this is the starter set. But for those of us like me who have been using my Temp-tations for 20 years, maybe a piece here and there have broken because it fell on the floor or whatever it might happen, but you can renew some of those other pieces and refresh your collection. You're going to get a square right here, which is actually 1.5 quarts right there. You're also going to get a 2-quart oval, as you see here, and you get a 3-quart oval. So you're going to get both of those ovals. And then we're going to bring you this wonderful rectangle right here that's 2 quarts capacity. And then you also, I love this piece, you get this tray that is also a beautiful tray that now you can bake on, you can cook on, you can serve on. I mean, it really is a great set. So you've got the tray, you've got the rectangle, you have 2 ovals, and a square that you can get all in that one set. Now, let me go through colors real quick. Okay, here we go. Let's start down here. We've got Old World. So that's the taupe. Then we have the gray. This is going to be confetti, which is all the colors. Here's the green. And then this is the blue. 200 left in the blue. Then we go to the floral lace right here. So if you want the floral lace, to help me with the colors a little bit, Tara, if I don't do it right. This is the, I believe, I always get confused between the blue and the purple, but I think this one is the blue.
It's just blue.
Cobalt blue.
Yes.
Here's the taupe. Look at how beautiful that is inside. Here's the gray. We also have it in the cranberry, 150 left in the cranberry. Here is the red, 150 in red, and you can see the difference between the cranberry and the red. And black down to final quantities, okay? And there's my little glass to drink out of. We're not done though. We've got the woodland. Here's the woodland. And so we have that beautiful taupe, and we also have it in that slate blue in this, and then here's the gray. And I love that you get to see this, because here's the difference between the slate blue and the gray. All right, in case you were wondering about that. And we also have the woodland in the white, which a lot of people have loved, and it sells out like lickety split. And then here is the harvest. So we do have the harvest right here. 450 left on that one. Okay, let's talk. I want to go back to you, Tara.
Yes.
Awesome set. Awesome, awesome.
I have to, yes. So we spoke before the show, and what we were talking about was, this is so perfect if you've been collecting with us for 20 years or you're just starting with us. It's back to the basics, right? You have two great ovals in an updated silhouette. And that's what's nice about this. You have that beautiful depth here. This happens to be our 3-quart. I did a beautiful strawberry cake inside here that you can chill ahead of time. But those upswept handles, look at how nice that is, being able to come in and out of the oven and not have to worry about it. Nesting, so your two ovals will nest down inside each other. So whether you're doing desserts or you're doing entrees, these are going to be perfect, because there are your two right on top of each other, ovals, which is fantastic. Then, as you mentioned, we included our 1.5-quart square. That's amazing. This to me is your brownie pan. This to me is like your perfect cake pan. You're going to love that. Elongated 2-quart rectangle. I love this for chicken breasts, for asparagus inside there. The tray also that you can go ahead and cook with is fantastic too, because now that gives you the ability, whether you're doing nachos, whether you're doing just something cold and you want to bring it right out to the table. Look, maybe you're heating up pot stickers. This is that elongated piece that we're constantly reaching for, and now it's included within the set.
It's such a great set. In fact, now I'm from the Midwest, so we would call this the perfect set for a hot dish. Okay, or maybe it's the casseroles, the hot dish, whatever it might be. If you're going to church things and you need to take a hot dish, you use these types of things. But maybe you're going to have maybe it's just you and your family, or your kids like me, who you've got adult children now, and so they come over to watch the football games or whatever. You can set up an appetizer like this, and you can use it right in here. We've stuffed this with ice on the bottom to keep that shrimp nice and cold. And I love what you did right here with the pot stickers and such. I mean, really, the sky's the limit, what you can do in these. But let's go back to, how do these bake? If somebody's kind of new with Temp-tations and they're wondering, what makes this such a great baker?
Sure. And I love that we always chat about this, Mary Beth, because for 20 years, we take a lot for granted that maybe you've been following along with us. But if you're brand new to it, or you just need a reminder, here's what we love. Our grandmothers use stoneware. Their grandmothers use stoneware. Temp-tations brings it to today's lifestyle with these beautiful hand-painted pieces that you see there, baking breads inside there, naturally nonstick. So no butters, no oils, no extra added fats. When you want to go ahead and use a KitchenAid hand mixer, you can use that, because it's not going to scratch. It replaces all of those steps and stages, because you can prep in it. You can cook in it, put it in the oven up to 500 degrees. You can serve in it, so you're not transferring it into your fine china and then bringing it to the table. You've already cooked in that. And then when there's leftovers, you can store it back in the fridge and the freezer for another day. So not only are you saving all of those steps, you're saving all that money in all of the things that you replace it. Just that one baking dish.
Okay, so here's what you get. You get the 1.5-quart square. You're going to get the 2 oval bakers, 2-quart and 3-quart. You're also going to get that wonderful 2-quart rectangle right here, about like a 7 by 11, and the matching tray. Here are your colors. Let me just do this. All right, so this is the harvest, which we don't offer very often. We've just got a few left, so if you want to get that because you already have some, that's great. This is the woodland set. We have it in white, We have it in the gray. This is called slate blue. And then this one is the taupe right there. Let's come on over to Old World. We have taupe. We have the taupe and the gray. Here is that confetti with all the colors. We have the green, we have the blue, and then we go over here to the floral lace. I mean, you can see the detail on the outside and on the inside. This is cobalt blue right here. This is the taupe. This is the gray. We have the cranberry, and we have the red, and the black has just sold out, so the black is already gone. This is a great set to do it with, and you can put it on 5 payments of $11.80. That easy pay goes away at the end of the day today, so take advantage of that. Also, what we have coming up is my pick of the show, which is the soup and sandwich plates, and these are so very, very nice. Just wonderful, and the price will go up at the end of the day on those. All right, so this next item is a great gift. It truly is a wonderful gift, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day, but you need to give it before Valentine's Day so they can use it before Valentine's Day. Here's what you're going to get. You're going to get a towel. You're also getting the cookie cutter in a heart shape, and you're getting the bamboo spoon in the heart shape as well. And these are microfiber towels. They are so incredibly soft. I was like, as soon as I touched it, I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so here are your colors just to show you. This is going to be the taupe right there. This one right here is what we're calling confetti, I believe. That's the confetti. Up here we've got the red, or excuse me, the blue and the red. Red is the most limited. And then we also have it up here in gray. And then we have this beautiful gray damask. Isn't that beautiful? Wonderful. So I'm going to say, Tara, did I get the colors right, or am I messed up?
You are perfect. No,
Okay.
You did perfect. And you know what I love about this, Mary Beth, is it's those 3 key pieces in the kitchen that we're using, whether it be our microfiber, which, as you mentioned, is perfect in the fact that it's super absorbent. What you're going to want to do is you can put it in your washing machine, just let it air dry. You don't want to use fabric softener with it when you're drying it, and it will stay perfect. And what's nice about it is it's a nice, perfect size. Ooh. So you can use it, of course, on your next to your stove if you wanted to, or on your dishwasher, which is where I always keep mine. And then how stinking cute is this adorable server? So again, if you picked up our Store and More, perfect addition to add into that crock. But it's heart shaped, which I love, unique and different. Still performs like a spoon. So that's what's perfect about it. It even has a little heart where the hole is at the bottom.
Oh, I just saw that.
If you wanted to hang it, yes, all the little details. This was so fun. And then, of course, the heart shape. We call it a cookie cutter, but it's certainly a large cutter. Like we made sandwiches, we made cookies. It was funny. My neighbor said to me, my grandkids are coming over. Have you ever done any kind of cookie cutters? This was like last summer. And I was like, no, but I'm going to get on that. She's like, you need to get on that. Look at how beautiful. Yum. Look at that. Perfect heart-shaped cookie with your heart-shaped spatula with, of course, that towel that you can sling right over your shoulder and have it to use. And it comes in that cute little storage or gift box if you're thinking about an all year round gift. I mean, who doesn't want a heart? Who doesn't want to say, this is how it comes all packed? Look at that. Completely so compact and ready to go.
You have to see what our food stylist Carol did, because this is truly amazing. The fact that you are getting, look at these cornbreads in the shape of hearts with the red peppers in the hearts. These are like little raspberry tarts that are in heart shape. I have to say it slowly because it's tarts and hearts and whatever. Here's the sandwiches, which are cut in hearts or baked in hearts. I mean, it's so brilliant. And then here with the cake designs in hearts, look at the cookies. that she made right here. The key here is that this is a great gift. It truly is such a cool gift to be able to give, because you're giving these gorgeous towels that are machine washed, tumble dry. And by the way, that gray damask is so gorgeous.
Love it.
The spoon, which is bamboo, how do you recommend we clean the spoon?
Oh, hand wash the spoon. Yes, please.
And then also hand wash the cookie cutter. Boy, I'll tell you, they might be big cookies, but I don't mind, because I like a big cookie. I'm not going to be picky. So there you can see. But the other thing too is that you want to get these colors. Here's your colors. I'll start up here, which is what the gray damask was. Then we have the Old World in gray. We have the Old World in red. Red is the most popular and the most limited. We have about 650 remaining. Here is the beautiful blue in Old World, then 750 left. Down here, we've got that gorgeous confetti, but you know what's so interesting? You really jazz that up with some great yellow in that. And then we also have that wonderful taupe, 800 in taupe. Okay, we're gonna let you know what else is coming up. We've got a couple of different things. Oh my goodness. When can I show this table? How about at the end? I'll show that table. Yet to come, we've got 3 silicone lids. Those are going to be great to put on your pots, your bowls, anything. And then just keep it from splattering, whether it's on the stovetop, in the microwave, or just to keep something a little hotter or keep it colder. Okay, this one, get ready, because I think you're going to love it. And you get a set of 3 of the ceramic bowls. So again, these are dishwasher safe, microwave safe, oven safe to 500 degrees. Put it under the broiler if you want to. It's freezer safe. Such a great set. And the 4 easy payments goes away at the end of the day. So it's $27.86, but a huge customer request. All right, tell me the sizes of these bowls, and then we'll go to the colors and all.
Sure. Yeah, so you're going to receive 3. You're going to have the smallest one's going to be your half quart. So again, I love the fact that it has that fluting that runs around the edges there. It actually creates a natural handle that you're looking at there.
Right.
And a half a quart is going to be that perfect size bowl for snacks, for some of the maybe things you're cutting up, you're prepping in, which is fantastic. And also as in like an individual portion. Like I would use that as a soup bowl for myself as an example.
Gorgeous.
Then your middle size is going to be your 1 quart. So again, nice generous size there. And I love, even though we did a beautiful shape and it's not just a boring old round bowl, you still have that great capacity there. And then the largest one is going to be your 1.5 quart. So 3 quart total capacity. And my favorite part is that they all nest down. So you don't have to worry about trying to store everything. You're just storing that large 1.5 quart, and they're your everyday size bowls.
Ooh,
right? They're not those big mama jama bowls.
Okay, we're going to show you. I think they're down front. Yes, here we go. We've got the Woodlands design, which you were just seeing, and I was showing it in that gray. We also have it in the, this one is the slate blue, I believe. Do we have it? It's just gray. Okay, it's just gray, taupe, and white. Yes. All right, so in the Woodlands, just gray, taupe, and white. If we go up here to the floral lace we're going to have in the blue, cobalt blue, 6 dozen left. We have it in the black, 100 in black. We have it in the red, 125 to go around. Then the cranberry, 150 sets. And then we have the gray, 500, and the taupe, 500 sets to go around in the bowls, and you get all 3 bowls for this price. Let's come back down here. If you, for the Halloween and the fall, got some of the buffetti pieces, we have a dozen sets left in the buffetti where you get all 3 bowls. Then we have it in the Old World. First of all, the blue right there, then the green, then the confetti, which has the pinks and yellows in there too. Next to that, you'll see that. Then we have the gray, and we have the taupe in the Old World. I'm telling you, Tara, so many times, and I know you've heard this from the customers, so many times people have said, I just need some more serving bowls or mixing bowls and things like that. And that's what you've given us. You did such a perfect job.
Oh, thank you. We don't have very many bowl sets in our collection. And a lot of times we do like the bigger size serving bowls, like the 4 quarts
Right.
and the 3 quarts.
Yeah.
And what I kept hearing over and over was maybe it's just me, or it's just me and my spouse or my significant other.
Right.
And we just want to get a meal out on the table, and we don't need these big, big bowls. So
Yeah.
whether you're using it for snacks, like I have some Germac, I have some popcorn. There you can see, look how beautiful that is. We did a beautiful kind of queso dip that you see there. That's super easy. Remember, these go in the oven up to 500 degrees. You can put them in the microwave, which is
Right.
fantastic. And then, of course, you can easily serve right from them. So take that heart-shaped server, serve right inside there. And it's perfect because they all go right in the dishwasher when you're done and you want to just clean them up.
You know,
and baking in here, so easy.
When we talk about prep, bake, serve, store, that's what you can do right here. And that's the best part. You don't have to end up with 4 different things to clean. You know, that's the beauty of it. And these are going quickly, I'll let you know. The Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day, so get that while you can. But it's just such a great set. You know, you pull out the corn that you just made in the, microwavable bag, or the potatoes or whatever it might be.
Right.
And you want to, put them out on the table, and you maybe don't want to put them in, like if you're microwaving the veggies or the potatoes, they're in a bag. I'm not going to put the bag on the table, I'm going to put them in a bowl. And here's the other part I like about these being serving pieces, and that is the fact that this is ceramic. It's naturally non-stick, but it's also going to hold heat longer or cold longer. Explain that.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So it's a natural insulator, right? So when you're putting hot things in there, it works together with that stoneware where the heat hugs your food and keeps everything at the perfect temperature and nice and warm. Same when it's something cold, right? You can chill these ahead of time. You can put them in the freezer ahead of time. And I wanted to show you the way I designed it. Every ruffle, every ridge that you see actually creates a natural handle. Yeah. So when I'm taking things in and out of the oven, in and out of the microwave, you'll notice there's no helper handles on the side. You don't need them. Yeah. The whole piece is a helper handle. So 1.5 quart on the large, 1 quart on the medium, 1/2 quart on the small. Look at this, 3 different snacks that I put together, and that woodland is to die for. It is absolutely stunning.
By the way, Buffetti has sold out. If you want the woodland design, we've got the white, the gray, and the taupe, but white is down to final quantities. If you would like the floral lace, we have it in the cobalt blue, 2 dozen left. We have it in black, 5 dozen. We have the red right there, 5 dozen. In the cranberry, 100 left. And then we have the gray, 450, and the taupe, 450. If you want Old World, see, my whole kitchen is in the blue Old World. I love these bowls. There's the blue. We also have it in the green, then the confetti, then we have the gray and the taupe. So this is the time to say, okay, I'm going to get these because you're getting a 1/2 quart. I'll show you a 1/2 quart right there, 1 quart, and 1.5 quarts. Wow, what a great set, Tara. The Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day. So right now, you can get it home for about $7 a month, okay? All right, we've got more good things for you. Okay, so next we're going to talk about something that is an expiring price. It goes up at the end of the day, basically, is what that means. And this is the first day at this special low price as well. So if you're going to get them, today is the day. That's basically what I'm saying. So here's what I want to let you know. First of all, if you've never had, I know these aren't even in my show, but I have to tell you, I only use these. I have so many pairs because I never want to run out. Like, as long as I live, I don't want to run out. Okay, so then we also have these nesting silicone lids. You can get 3 in gray, 3 in black, 3 in blue, or 3 in red. And the interesting thing about these, they are different sizes. We have an 8-inch right there. We have a 10-inch right here, and we have a 12-inch right there. The funny part that when I was reading about it, I thought, how is she going to nest lids that have a handle? Well, leave it to Tara. She figured out to make each handle a little bit smaller or bigger, depending upon the size, so that they do all nest down. Woo! You're the best.
Thank you. And there are 3 great sizes, Mary Beth, as you mentioned, the 8, 10, and the 12. So they'll fit like your saute pan if you're making bacon on the stove. They're perfect to cover things that are going to like pop in the microwave. Like I am notorious for, of course, leaving something in the microwave that's going to splatter all over the place.
Right.
And I did want to show you while you're there, if you notice underneath, there are some 5-dot flour silicone nubs. The reason they're there, Mary Beth, is it redisperses the steam that you're creating.
Yes.
So all of that flavor stays inside there and just keeps dripping down. So it doesn't get absorbed into the lid.
Yeah.
Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Yes, self-basting. Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. And the other thing is that these will really create a seal if you want it to, like almost like a vacuum seal. So if I were to go and lift this, you could see, oh, I can't get it off, but don't worry about it. You just slide it to the side. That's the best way to do it. Let me put that back on there. Is there colors in the front? See, I never can see the front, so it's just the 4 colors. That's what I wanted to know. Gray, I'll give you a quick update. We have the gray, 250 in the gray. Here it is in black, 200. We have it in the blue, 100, and in the red, 100 in the red. So those are the colors. Now, let's talk about how you like to use these so many times.
Yeah. So I love to use them, of course. If you picked up the bowls in our last presentation, these are going to be perfect, especially also think about going out in the summertime, right? You have the ability to, of course, put this right on top of that bowl, which is fantastic. So even depending on the shape and the size, this I obviously I would fill it a little less, but that creates that seal that you see right there. So if I was reheating soup as an example, I could tuck that right in the microwave.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, it does create a lot of that grip there. Right. So you just slide it right off. So I love it also when I'm cooking bacon. If I'm not baking it in the oven, which is what I typically love to do, I will cover my saute pan, but I love it also for the boil over of pasta, right? So now, of course, you can cover it. So a lot of our stoneware pieces don't necessarily come with lids because cooking lids, because there you go. That's exactly what I love to use it for.
Bacon.
So this actually creates a lid, not only, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say it creates a lid not only for Temp-tations, but all the other things in your kitchen, from your saute pans to just the bowls you want to microwave in.
I love these. I think it's brilliant. And I love the price tag.
They're so fun.
That price goes up at the end of the day, $29.12. Silicone is not cheap. And I just want you to know that. Understand, these will last you probably a lifetime. But the fact is the price goes up at the end of the day. The red, the blue, the black, and the gray. Now, also, let's go over to the apron. And I'm coming back to that table, so don't anybody lose that table, okay? I don't know where here's the card. All right, so we're going to talk about this apron. You've had aprons before, Tara, but this one is a little bit, I want to say, updated. It's just your newest version of the apron. So here are the colors. We have the confetti, which is going to give you right here this towel. And this is one of the upgrades. I'm going to tell you about another one in a moment. But this is the confetti. We have how many? 500 to go around. As we go that direction, the next one is the gray. So you can see we've got about 500 in the gray. We have the taupe right here, but 500 in that. Here's the blue, which is what I'm wearing, 400 in blue. And if you want the red, 400 in red, $19.90. Tara, I'm going to let you talk about those updated versions that you did, because it's so brilliant. Sure. It's so brilliant.
Thank you. If you can be my hands, let's stay right on the confetti model, or you. Well, you want to do it? Perfect. Love. Okay, so you have the adjustable strap here up at the top. Yeah. So again, I like the fact that you can adjust it versus trying to tie it. Right. So that was definitely one of the things. Yeah, love it. Super easy. Then you have a nice wide flank there that goes around. And then here's what I did. I'm always using a towel, and I'm always wearing an apron. So if you flip that little sash up in the front, Mary Beth, you'll see that that towel is actually on there with buttons. So this is amazing. You can take that towel off, and wash it every time instead of having to wash the apron every time.
Yeah.
And then
hang on one second. Let me get my buttons undone.
Drum roll.
I'm going to get my buttons undone. And it's all machine washable, tumble dryable, but I love that it has the buttons. Voila!
Yes.
There we go.
And the pocket, right? So when we first came out with this original design, you guys were amazing, and you were like, but wait, I want a place for my tablet. I want a place for my cell phone.
Yeah.
We want a pocket. So I put the pocket right there under the towel. So you don't even have to take the towel off. We're just doing it on so you can see it. And then the apron still functions, right? Look how beautiful that is.
Yeah.
So towel on, towel off. It's buttoned on there. You can throw it all right in the washing machine, which is fantastic. But the reason I made the towel detachable was so that you're not always having to wash your apron every single time you dirty that towel. And what's great is while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, you are literally just wiping your hands right on that towel instead of rubbing it on the apron, which I know we're all guilty of doing.
Exactly.
You now have that towel right there and the pocket, which is so great, so you can store things inside there as well. I love this.
I do
item.
too. I do
fantastic.
too. Because when if you're not using it and the towel is clean, let's say it just came out of the laundry, put it in the pocket. There you have it in your pocket, or just button it right on if you want to. You can tie it in the front. You can tie it in the back. You can tie it in a bow, tie it in a knot. It sounds like a song that I used to sing. But anyway.
And the ruffle at the bottom, right?
Oh,
the
yes.
ruffle, so feminine and sweet.
There it is.
Just trimmed
So
there.
cute.
Again, and the fabric is beautiful. It's wearable. Like I'm showing you here, I actually double knotted mine and brought it up to the front.
I love it.
So look how easy. You have nice clearance. So it's nice and long depending on your height and your size. It's completely customizable.
We've got the red, the blue, the taupe, the gray, and right here, if you like pink, get the confetti design because that always comes with some pink. I love these. Okay. All right, here we go. I want to remind you how we started this show. We started it with this gorgeous crock, and the price goes up at the end of the day and is customer top rated. So 1,800 of these already ordered. It's super sized. Remember, it's 10 inches tall, 7 inches around that belly, and that makes a big difference. Okay, I just have to show you this. This is happy 20th anniversary to Temp-tations. Come on, let's give them a hand because let me tell you, there are a lot of companies brands that come to QVC that don't last 2 or 3 years, and you've lasted 20 years. There's a reason. It's because everything is functional, everything is beautiful, you help make it affordable, and it's so usable in our kitchens day in and day out. That's what I would say.
And you know what, Mary Beth, it's so much about all of your requests and everything. Yes, for 20 years, we've been bringing this incredible brand, but I truly say at this point, it's all of your great suggestions. These soup and sandwiches are always super popular, where I took, in this case, a latte mug and I married it with a plate. And so instead of getting out your dinnerware, instead of getting out your fine china, instead of using paper plates because you just want something quickly, look at how easy I can transform anything, any meal, and bring it to the table, and you're getting a set of 2, which is fantastic.
It is great. So let's come over. We'll talk about this. We'll show you everything. Are you guys not ready yet? Okay. Hang on. They're not ready yet. Come on back. See, I want to just show you really quickly, too, how everything just coordinates beautifully. There's that crock. That's the size of that thing. Sometimes it's hard to tell when it's just the picture. But let's go back. Now, I don't know exactly who Joe is, but I do know who Ed is. Okay, so Ed
is Lisa's husband.
Oh, there you go. See, I've never met him, so I didn't know. So this is Ed, and that is Tara's husband. And then we have Joe on this one. I was looking, and Lisa's little cookie is back here too. But these are really beautiful and easy to use.
And I want to show you, right? So before we get to like the big set. So this is typically the concept. And I was looking at it and thinking, I need a plate. I usually need a mug. And so this is kind of what you would grab if it wasn't customized and made for you. But the fact that, of course, we have this here, look at how beautiful this is, where we have our gorgeous soup. We have our sandwich here on the trays. And of course, all of that detailing that's around the edges. So here we just did a beautiful soup with, of course, that wrap that you see there. So really easy. That nice oversized crock that you see here. This is your latte mug, meets your soup mug, meets your cereal bowl, a day in the life, whether you're doing, you know, oatmeal in the morning, soup in the evening, chili, everything you think about putting in a mug is now part of a set known as our soup and sandwich.
I love it. It is so stunning. All dishwasher safe. We have sold 42,000 sets, just letting you know. 42,000 sets. Again, this price goes up at the end of the day. The easy pay goes away at the end of the day. And let's talk about this. First of all, this is the new color in the woodland. This is the slate blue. That we have 125 left in the slate blue of woodland right there. So absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a look at the other colors though. And I hope they're down front. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we start with floral lace. Right here, we have 600 in the taupe. And then we have floral lace in the gray, right here, 600. Then we go to Old World. We only have the gray and the taupe. And then we go to the woodland design, and we have the taupe and the gray, as well as that slate blue. And we have the buffetti. 2 dozen in the buffetti. On your mark, get set, go. Because if you want buffetti, the price goes up at the end of the day. Not to mention, they're going to be gone momentarily. All right, walk us through. Well, I'm going to just have the camera kind of show all these different ideas. And it's just, you know, like I think, to be honest with you, you know, Mark and I keep hoping we'll have an empty nest one of these days. It just hasn't happened. As soon as one leaves, another one comes back. But anyway, nevertheless, when it is just the two of us, this will be so fun. Because like you said, you don't have to take out your dinner plates. You're not going to use the paper. And these are just, you know what? We are worth it to serve ourselves beautiful dinnerware, beautiful lunchware, beautiful breakfastware. Don't you think?
100%. And whether it's takeout or it's a meal that you've prepared for yourself, everything tastes better when we eat with our eyes first, right? When you look at that beautiful chicken pot pie and the fact that you have a hot pot pie, 18-ounce total capacity, 2 mugs included in the set, 18 ounces, 2 12-inch serving platters. Don't just think of these as a plate. They actually are perfect for your crudité. They're perfect if you're doing a little meat and cheese board, a charcuterie. If you just want to put asparagus out, if you just want to have your roasted vegetables out there.
Or the fries, the French fries.
Or the fries.
This needs some French fries.
Absolutely. Chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks. I mean, let's talk real life. They fit in your toaster oven. They go in your oven up to 500 degrees. So it's serving platters meets latte mugs and soup bowls, and it's put together beautifully there for dessert with a beautiful mousse that you see there. So a cold dessert, and then a beautiful baked cake that you see there that we decorated. Like, how gorgeous is that? If this was an individual serving, if this was something you're making your coffee in the morning, again, you don't have to just use them for soup and sandwich. There's so many other things you'll use them for.
Breakfast. Here's breakfast.
Yes,
and
please.
You know, once in a while, bring breakfast to your spouse. And for no reason. I mean, it doesn't have to be a holiday. Maybe it's just your day off and you actually have some time to do it. And how fun would it be to do this? You could put, if you weren't doing the waffles, you could actually do scrambled eggs. Put the scrambled eggs in the cup and then have the, you know, potatoes and the links and all of that. I just want to show you right here. This is my kind of meal too. Fried chicken and the mac and cheese right there.
Mac and cheese, of course. And we tuck that mac and cheese under the broiler before we put it out there, Mary Beth. Remember, these are broiler safe. So Temp-tations, all individually hand painted, all uniquely done. So no two are ever alike. And the fact that you can put them in the oven up to 500 degrees. You can put them in the microwave. They go in the fridge. They go in the freezer. The best part, of course, you can put them in the dishwasher when you want to clean it. And the soup and sandwich has truly revolutionized this brand we know as Temp-tations. Because this simple concept of a mug and a plate has really now transformed the way we eat.
Yeah, exactly. You know what, the other thing too, I was thinking, I got to make a couple announcements here. You know, if it's you and your spouse and your mom and dad, one of your mom and dads have moved in with you, get 2 sets. That way you've always got that set of 4 when you need it. Now, Buffetti is gone. I told you it wasn't going to last long, so Buffetti is gone. I'll hand that over. When we go to the woodland, which is this design, almost the look of an inside of a tree, we have the gray. We also have the taupe, and on my, like up where I was, oh, the slate blue sold out. So we just have the gray and the taupe now. Same in the old world, just gray and taupe available, and the same in floral lace, gray and taupe available. Well, like I said, we've actually sold 42,000 of these, 42,000. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to bring this back here because putting on my favorite mitts in the whole world from Temp-tations, truly.
Hey, they match your apron.
They
See
do.
what we did there?
They do. I could do. Okay. And then let's have a little French onion soup. Look at this, babes.
18 ounces of French onion soup, right? And I love that you were able to take them both out, right?
Yeah.
Right with those helper handles there. We melted the cheese right under the broiler. So ooey gooey, beautiful cheeses are no match for Temp-tations. These are the pieces you put through the paces, and they become those traditions that we look forward to, especially this time of year when we're thinking comfort food and all of those ooey gooey things we love to eat.
I would touch that cheese, except it's so hot I won't, and I don't see a spoon or anything. But
Sorry
what
about
I was
that.
going to say was that a lot of things that you can make French onion soup in is not going to be naturally non-stick. And what's nice about this is that it is. So if you like to peel that cheese off the outside and eat it, you can with this one because it's done in the ceramic. All right, we're going to quickly show you the colors again. I want to remind you the price goes up at the end of the day. So if you're going to get 1 set or 2 sets, remember you get 2 of the plates and 2 of the mugs. And these are the big 18 ounces. And then those beautiful plates that go right in the dishwasher. Here, if you like floral lace, we have taupe and gray. If you like the old world design, we have taupe and gray. If you like the woodland design, we have taupe and gray. That's all that remains. And I want to show you one other quick thing. So, okay. Yeah. Okay, so if you go to QVC.com, you can find all kinds of Temp-tations items because it's their 20th anniversary. You're going to see things all year long. In fact, we're going to have Temp-tation Tuesdays that you can go on QVC.com and see all kinds of cool things. Great prices, anniversary prices, new items, nostalgic items. I want to show you this, though, right before I go. This is the crock. And I just fell in love with this. I had never seen it before. I don't know where I've been, but it's been here before. But this is the oversized one. It's 10 inches tall, 7 inches around. And here are your colors. We have the old world confetti right there. We have the green. Then this is my blue. I think I got to get that one today. 350 remain. Here it is in red. Here it is in taupe. Here it is in gray, and then we have black, and then in, 3 of the colors in floral lace did sell out. So we just have 100 remaining in red and 200 in gray. There's only 1 color left in the woodlands, and that's the gray, and we have 250, and then there was 1 left in the Christmas design, which is called Holiday. 3 dozen of those remain. And the price tag goes up at the end of the day. The price tag was $28.40. And don't forget, we actually used it not only to hold utensils, but to be a vase as a centerpiece. I mean, we used it for punch, hot or cold punch to keep it cold or hot. We used it for, trying to think, soup, chili, oh, well, whatever you can think of, because it can still go in the oven, in the freezer, in the refrigerator, and under the broiler, all for that. And if you wanted to get the 5-piece set, that's an awesome set to refresh your set or to give to someone who's never had it before. Happy anniversary, honey. Mwah.
Oh my gosh, Mary Beth, thank you. And thank you to everybody for 20 incredible years. We have so much planned for this whole year, from nostalgic items and new colors coming back and our shows and so many fun things that'll gather everybody back around the table and get you feeling good about your space and the way you're cooking.
I love that. Tara, take care. We'll see you soon, I'm sure, all year long. You're going to have a big year. All right, take care.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. And Terry Kahn is coming up next with Deals on the Daily and another look at our today's special value from Lock & Lock.
Get more with Q-Card. Enjoy 5 easy pays on everything you buy with your Q-Card all month long. Plus cardholder perks like special financing on select items and exclusive offers and deals throughout the year. And there's a new perk. Use your Q-Card to shop at HSN and enjoy all the benefits of an HSN card VIP. Don't have a Q-Card? Now's a great time to join the Q-Card family. For a limited time, learn how to earn a $20 QVC